My name is Doug Zylstra. This is my wife, Fran, and we've been a part of Foundations Church since its inception, and it began. We're excited about what's happening at Foundations Church now, and I think even more excited about what's going to happen in the future, and even more excited about having a new church home. At the present time, I'm involved in setting up for Sunday school, taking down Sunday school, ushering, and also the Golden Rocks ministry, which is the older people. But I also wanted to comment about some of the things that happen at the school before church even begins. When we set up Sunday school, when I get there at 6:30 in the morning, we already have had the worship team there hauling in their instruments probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. They haul all their instruments into the stage and rehearse. We start about 6:30 with maybe 4 of us taking things out of the shed, hauling them to all the Sunday school rooms, the nurseries, and then we usher. I go home, get dressed, usher, come back and tear down the Sunday school rooms, put all the equipment back into the sheds. This is the neat part about having a new church home, because a lot of these things and this type of prep work will no longer have to be done.
Doug and I have been married almost 47 years, and in those years there are 2 homes that have been of utmost importance to us. The home that God gave us where we live and have raised our children, and then our church home. We have a group of people now that are called Foundations Church. We are very, very blessed. We were founded on a foundation of prayer. We have wonderful Bible teaching pastors, a music ministry launch team, dedicated Sunday school teachers, youth group leaders, and leaders over various ministries throughout our church. And we have a huge family. A family of all ages, personalities, and spiritual gifts. And we are now learning to love and care for each other. However, we do not have a church home. We do not have a home, but we are blessed. Blessed because God has wonderfully provided a big building on Denver Avenue, which will be the future home of Foundations Church. And now it is our responsibility to go and make that building into a God-honoring, Bible-teaching, loving, caring, welcoming sanctuary where we can worship God, raise our children, go through all the different seasons of our lives, care for each other, and have it be a launching pad into our community and into the world. Pastor Carl did a series out of the book of Nehemiah he called Making a Difference. For short, he called it MAD. In that sermon series, he said there were 4 characteristics that truly showed a super mad person. Number 1, they had a compelling purpose, a great project, which we have. Number 2, they had a clear perspective. They knew what they had to do. Number 3, they continually prayed. And last, they went forward courageously, persevered throughout the project. That is the point we are at right now. Like Nehemiah, we need to pray, Lord, strengthen our hands so we can go out and make a difference.
I can't remember a time in my life, from the time I was a young man, how important my church and my church family was to me. My parents were involved in the church from the time I was a young child. I spent time there in catechism, Sunday school, church, youth group, and I think today, even in our present culture where it's not that Bible friendly sometimes, that we need a church family for our youth and a place where they can meet, where they can reinforce each other's faith and go out into this world as good Christian witnesses to other youth. I'm excited every time I go by the Metrolux Theater, and that's quite a few times, to say, hey, This is going to be my future church home, where my church family is going to meet.